is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm actually crouched down right now because it is such a windy day today. There's like a cold front blowing in out of nowhere, but we're out doing some pond hopping. Just pulled up to some new locations. It's a few ponds stuck together, so we're testing out some new waters, and we're also gonna be testing out some new lures because we got the mystery tackle box with us. That's right, this video is actually gonna be sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box, so if you guys haven't heard about it, you need to take a look at them. I'm gonna leave a link below so that way you guys can go ahead and get straight over there and take a look at it. You can use my discount code RyanR to get your first box for as little as $10. If you want to go, bigger box, you can get a discount still. So make sure you guys take a look at that. They have so many amazing lures. I'll go ahead and go over all these lures at the end of the video and show you, what exactly comes in the box. But enough with that. Let's go ahead and talk about how we just pulled up to these locations. It is pretty cold, pretty windy today. It's about 73 degrees in Texas. The fall weather's starting to turn, so we're gonna be testing out some of these fall lures that they send us. So enough with the talking. Let's go ahead and get these poles rigged up. I got 3 poles with me and then a bag full of gear, just kind of like my camera gear and hooks and stuff like that. But everything that we need should be right here in the box. Like I said, I'm gonna go over it at the end of the video, but you guys will see me kind of breaking it down throughout the video. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so once again, we're gonna be testing out the Mystery Tackle Box Pro. I'm gonna leave my link below and my code so that way you guys can get a discount. Like I said, it's RyanR, but I'm gonna leave all that below in the description. First thing I see is gonna be this little hoax. We got lipless, jig, and jerkbait. So some hooks in there and some sand. So let's go ahead and just tie on the first lure. I'm probably just gonna, it's super windy, I might just go straight with the lipless and see if we can get this going. So it's like that red crawl looking color. It's got a little orange lip to it. So we're gonna be testing out this real quick on my baitcaster setup. Not sure where these guys are gonna be or what this water's even like. It's my first time being here, like I said, so I'm gonna kind of just hope that there's not a lot of grass out there, and if there is, at least we have the lipless. Yeah, there's definitely some salad on this bad boy. Grass or not, just gonna keep rolling it through, seeing if something will smack it, hopefully. If not, we might have to put on something else in the box until we find a spot where we can actually throw this. But that's why I brought a few poles in case we have to adjust. Man, it is just something else this wind today. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's not like coming. Might be stuck. There he goes. Having to walk it back. Yeah, that's a little bit of grass. Oh man, that's insane. He actually kicked out the lure. But the grass had him so tied up. Yeah, fish number 1, guys, on the little Yoziri. All right, guys, first little fish. There it goes. Nice. All right, guys, first one done. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap out, try out something else. We got this jerk bait, but there's literally so much grass out there, I don't think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna go with this little jig, try it out. I got some trailers with me too, so I'll probably pop something on the tail. Oh, that is nice. Little football jig. It's kind of a big boy jig, and I'm not sure of the color. Make sure I take this little hook guard off because that would not be good. And we are going to be putting on a little exopod as a trailer right on up. All right, got the little 3/8 ounce jig on. I got it on my heavier pole with some braid and stuff now that I know what it's like out here. right, this spot actually looks pretty darn juicy and pretty urban. First thing we're gonna test out is the little jerk bait that we get on this bad boy. And let's see what happens. I don't see any no fishing signs, so. Oh, I actually see it right there in front of me. No fishing, deep water, no trespassing. I just saw that. Probably gonna get kicked out in the first second. I'm trying to work these little grass patches right here in front of me. I don't know if there's any bass or fish in here, but if there are, they're gonna be right in these areas where there's grass buildup. All right, guys, real quick, I want to talk about this little usew jerk bait. If you guys haven't used jerk baits, what they work best for is suspending bass. So bass that's gonna be between the hot and the colds. And just toss them out there, get a few taps in, and just kind of let it sit. I usually like to get some dramatic hard taps in and then just let it sit, or just hard, real slow, hard, real slow. By the time I get my slack in, it's just twitch, stop, twitch, stop. And like what happens is when these bass that are suspending see a fish that's in between their levels, they usually don't see anything in that area at all, so they usually strike it right away. But because the fact that it's twitching out makes them think that it's a dying bait fish, and it's that time of the season where the fish are stacking up on about anything that they can get themselves, just so that way they can be ready for the winter. There we go.
Perfect.
There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! He even spit out an old Senko. Dude, he took a pretty hard nosedive, I'm not gonna lie. Took a nosedive, has a bad eye, and spit out an old Senko. That is gross, man. Poor guy. Poor guy. Freaking Nathan put me on him. That is a nice 2-pounder. Straight up, man. Working that little Dobin jig with the Exopod trailer. We got ourselves a nice one. All right, guys, so we were finishing up our day. The bite that's kind of fallen off, but right now there is a young gentleman over here fishing with his little brother and his mother, and I think I'm gonna gift him this mystery tackle box. I was talking to him a little bit about being out here, and he says he does like fishing out here, fishes for catfish and whatnot, and fishes here quite often. He actually lives in this area, so I'm gonna just give him this box, at least walk over there and see if he wants it. I'm taking the jig and everything off my pole. You want some fishing lures? I mean, if you fish a lot. Yeah, so. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today. Unfortunately, I don't have the box or the lures here in front of me to go over them and kind of talk about them because we gave them away. But I did kind of just want to go over, you know, today's video. So a lot of different types of baits came in that box, different types of jerk baits. You got those lipless crankbaits, you got the scent and the jigs. All great things for fall, especially this time of the season when the weather's really starting to change. You don't really know where the fish are. So sometimes you want to fish a little bit deeper, sometimes you're a little bit higher up, or you're just spinning, and there's still vegetation. So that's what's, you know, really good about the lipless. It's really good about the jig. You get down far. The lipless, you can get through the grass, and then that jerk bait, you can get in the suspending motions, get in the suspending bass. I really recommend you guys fish structures this time of the year, somewhere where the sun is hitting on in the mornings. Maybe, you know, look at when you're out in the water, if there's more sun on one side than the other, go towards that side, because these fish right now, they're leaning towards structure. They're trying to find a way to heat up because it is starting to get a little bit colder because it is fall now. But yeah, that is going to be it today, guys. If you have any questions for me, please let me know below in the comments. I'm going to try to start leaving you guys a little bit more information at the end of my videos, definitely the different types of setups and lures that I'm using, and just kind of talking about what I did to catch the fish, or if I didn't catch fish that day, you know, what exactly I did. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit more. But if you like the video, please leave me a thumbs up, helps the channel. Go ahead, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get more videos and alerts like this. But that's going to be it for today, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.